You're right. Come in. Coast is clear.
Hey, I don't like to keep coming in here, you know. Not when you're on your own and your wife out at work. Folk might start talking.
Well, you ain't no danger from me, love. I mean, I could hardly move fast enough to fang you, could I?
I might just move slow.
You are a great little raver under them curlers, Hilda. Anyway, I've selected a couple of winners, a couple of certs using Stan's system, like.
Never did him much good, you know.
Yeah, well, he didn't have the time to work it all out, love, did he? Like I've had. I mean, stuck here, nursing me broken bones and me bruises.
Oh, he had more time than a convict serving a life sentence, did Stan?
Yeah, well, anyway, I have cracked Captain Carstairs' surefire system, Hilda. So if you want to come in with us, like, put a quid on for me, like, in Stan's memory, like. It's up to you.
Well, why can't you put a quid on?
I told you I'm skinner than a lost dog, love.
Well, I don't know. I mean, all the brass Stan lost on the horses. I don't want to become an impulsive gambler like he was.
Look, a quid isn't going to get you, look, is it?
I've seen Stan twitching when he only had a tanner on a horse.
Yeah, but wouldn't he be dead chuffed up there, eh? If you won a few bob using his system. That's my missus, he'd say, St. Peter, keeping up the good work.
All right, go on then, just this once.
You won't regret it, Chuck.
You know, who are you calling Chuck?
Are you going to Rovers? I'll get over home and see how our Jack is. Make him a bite to eat, you know.
There, you're mollycoddling him, aren't you?
Well, it's the way he is, isn't it? Not being able to get about, not being able to get up to any mischief. It's like having a pet in the home.
Some pet.
Hey, don't be mean. You can have some dinner with us if you like.
No, I want it at Rovers.
Oh, got a mark on a summer.
Never know you look, do you?
Terry. Vera. Vera!
What is it?
Don't you think it's time you were getting back over there?
Oh, have another 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think your clock's slow. Look, I don't want you to be late losing your job, you know. We're in real number then, won't we? No brass coming in at all.
Hey, do you know, Jack? I'll always be grateful to you for one thing.
Oh, what's that, love?
Keeping me nose to the grindstone. You've worked harder at that than all else.
Oh, I only wish I could do a day's work, you know. Instead of being stuck here, crippled, cut down in my prime, it's not easy, you know.
I know, love. I'm sorry. You're right. It is time I was getting back to work. See you at tea time.
I'll be counting the minutes. Now, don't work too hard. Terry. Yeah. Do us a favour this afternoon, will you?
What?
See what won the 2:30 at York.
What do you want all that for?
Well, I just fancy a horse in it, don't I? You know, I'm not backed it now, because I've got no brass. Just something to do. Something to pass the long, lonely hours.
You poke us again and I'll put that other foot in plaster.
2 winners. It's a miracle. There you are, Hilda. 14 quid, love.
Well, I must admit, it surprises me, does that? I never had you down for a brain box.
Oh, well, you haven't seen me at work in my laboratory, have you?
Are we having another flutter tomorrow?
Down to Captain Carstairs, that, love. If he says the signs are favourable, then we're in there, waving wagers.
Hey, we could become professional gamblers at this rate.
Hey, we're good at that, I know.
Hey,
That could be over here, on your bike, Hilda, love.
I'll pop in the morning.
Oh, hello, love. All on your own again. Don't I keep sticking it?
Ah, it's not easy, love. Especially when you're in pain.
I know, love. I know.
Right, according to the good Captain Hilda, today is the day when we put all his eggs in one basket.
How do you mean?
£5 on that to win.
5? Just on the one horse?
Well, that's what the good captain tells us. Now, he's done all right by us so far, so I think we should stick with him. There you are. There is my investment.
Yeah, all right then. I'll do the same.
Atta girl, Hilda. Who dares wins ought to be our motto. That it's a bit early for all to hear that. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Mrs. Ogden.
Hello, Terry.
Hey, and you can drop them cigs and things round any time you want, Hilda, and thanks very much for the offer.
Oh, yes, it's no trouble.
He's not got you running errands for him, has he? There is me and my mum live here, you know.
Yes, but I'm here all day on my own, aren't I?
Don't let him take advantage of you. You've got enough on your plate without having to run after the likes of him.
Oh, I don't mind. Bit of neighbourliness never hurt anybody.
Very true, Hilda.
Oh, now, don't fuss. I can see myself out. Ta-ra.
So, you're enjoying this, you aren't you? Don't deny it, you're having the time of your life.
Well, if I am, shows you what kind of life I've had up to now, doesn't it?
You want a cup of tea?
Aye, go on. Yeah, I'll tell you what being laid up has done, though. It's given me time to think, time to weigh things up.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, look at your great scholars. Your Indian gurus, you never see them running. Keith Joseph, he's another. They sit down a lot, you know, let all the energy go to the brain.
And that's what you're after doing, is it?
Some other sort, yeah. I was watching that Open University the other day. I reckon I could walk one of them courses.
You couldn't fill in the application form.
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't, no. Is that what you'd have to be, an amateur student?
Nah, I probably won't bother, no. All I'm saying is being stuck in here all day, with no distractions like, gives you time to study. And I find that's extremely profitable.
Have you got any meat and potato pies?
Yeah, hot or cold?
Hot. Give us 3 to take out. Hang on a minute. Terry?
What?
Are you having your dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I met that too then, because you're already catering for one at family.
Go on.
Well, it's one of those old-fashioned fire guards.
Yeah.
Well, I said, Mrs, is this for throwing out? And she said, yeah, I've got some new central heating. So I said, right, I'll do your bins for now, then me and my mate will come back this after for the fire guard.
You're working well, Curly lad.
And what have you been doing this morning?
Well, one thing and another, you know.
As long as you've not been just hanging about.
Curly, look, the difference between me and you in this partnership is that I'm the full-time member and you are the part-time member, and don't let's forget it, eh?
Charlo. Oh, ain't that nice, there? Your husband's come to see you in his dinner hour.
It'll be cupboard, love. He'll come for a bacon sandwich.
Well, none of them come for no cake. Just be thankful it's only a bacon sandwich as after I would be. See ya.
We're in the money, we're in the money.
There you are. £24.50. That's a 4-to-1 win minus tax.
Did you do the same? Did you put a fiver on for yourself or no?
Yeah, I did. I nearly didn't, though, because I thought, oh, it can't happen again.
Of course it can, and again, and as many times as we like. The only problem will be when the bookies round here start banning us because of the amounts of money we're winning.
Can they do that?
They can try, aye. We'll start disguising ourselves then. Wear wigs and dirty great sunglasses.
Here. There's nothing illegal about all this, is there?
Hilda, would I get you involved in anything like that?
Well, no, I suppose not, but... Well, it all seems that easy. I just can't believe it.
It is only easy because of the genius of Captain Carstairs, bless him. And the way that fate threw the fruits of his genius in my more than capable hands. Now, that is the only thing that's making this easy, Hilda.
Yeah, of course, I can see that. So what about tomorrow, then?
You're flipping keen, aren't you? Getting in the swing of this, you.
Well, who wouldn't be after what we've been winning?
Come.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing? Coming in the back door?
Well, why shouldn't I come in back door? It's my house, isn't it? Come down chimney if I like.
You make sure there's a fire lit then, eh?
Look, I just walked around and Michelle, that's all. So what can we do for you then, Hilda?
Oh, well, I
She just brought me evening paper, that's all.
Yes.
Ah, got a paper round now, have you, on top of all your other jobs?
No, I haven't. I was only thinking of your husband and his incapacity and what bit I could do to help. I'm sorry if that doesn't meet with your approval.
Well, he has got me, you know.
Yes, I thought of that as well. Well, I'd best go and get Kevin's tea on now. I'll say good night.
Right, good night, Hilda. Thank you very much. Good Samaritan, that's Hilda.
Nosy Parker, more like. Leave her in here on her own for 2 minutes. She'll be through them cupboards and them drawers like a ferret.
No.
She would. Now what you up to?
Bit of cramp, love. Got to keep the circulation going.
Oh.
What are you lads doing then tonight?
We've got to go and see a woman on Selby Street, give her an estimate for moving some furniture.
All go, innit, eh? Cash and all your back pocket stuff.
Hey, don't you be putting ideas into their head.
Ooh, they don't need me for that. Here he is, other half of the double act.
Has he been telling you about his plans to join Open University?
Is what?
You know how you, Mr. Duckworth?
Open University, him. I've seen him have problems with an open door.
It was just some programmes I was watching, that's all.
Listen, we better be off. I'll see him, I'm all right.
Right, love. Hey, see, you've got a key with you if you're going out. Good
Better
night.
take the spare.
Hey, and you find out what these folk do for a living and all before you start giving them estimates. Make sure they're not tax people or else.
Mr. S. Ogden, 13 Coronation Street.
What's that? Hey, Softon. About horse racing.
Yeah, it must have come on the wrong house. You know what the post office are. I mean, they can't find their own address half the time.
You know something about this, don't you?
Me?
Yes, you! I can tell.
J. Duckworth, me? Why do I know how about it?
That's why Mrs. H. Ogden were in it other day, weren't it? You two's been conspiring behind my back.
No.
Well, I think you have. Why else, when I come in from work, we both stood there, laughing and joking?
Will you make it sound as if we're planning to run away?
Well, you might be for all I know.
Terry, shall we... hang on, Peter hasn't finished yet.
Yeah, come on, tell us.
Hilda were putting a few bets on for me, OK. We were a bit lucky, and that's all.
Oh, well, you're not lucky now, are you? Is it, eh? Because that woman's not setting foot over my doorstep. Bah, heck. Do you know for nerves? That woman coming in here, conspiring with my husband under my own roof.
Well, we better be off now, Dad. I'll see you later. All right.
Hey, you don't want a third opinion, do you?
Sit down, you. You haven't heard the whole of my opinion yet.
I had bad manners reading at the table. One thing my father could not abide. He hated to see people reading in the house. If you want to read, he used to say, there's a place down the yard. I remember one time studying the Oxford at the table, like you, and he belted me that hard 2 buttons flew off my shirt. A very strong fellow was your grandfather. He could belch louder than anybody I ever knew.
Get off, will you?
Oh, come on, Terry, I've got all day to read the paper. I need it. I'm starting to do my selections.
Are you still at it after all I've said?
Mum, if he wants to chuck his money away, let him.
Who's chucking his money away? I am betting on scientific principles. It's what you lot don't understand.
I'll tell you what I understand about your betting. You went behind my back, didn't you? Yes, with another woman.
Oh, come on, Vera. You can't call Hilda Ogden another woman.
How could you do it, eh? How could you get another woman to give you money?
She lent it me, that's all. And will you give over calling Hilda Ogden the other woman? It makes me sound as if, like, you know.
Yeah, well, it's worse if you ask my opinion. Look, there's not more intimate than money. No. I mean, there's many a woman sleeps with a man and she's no idea how much she's earning.
Hilda was entitled to a cut, wasn't she? I mean, in the first place, it was their Stanley system. And in the second place, if you lot have helped me out, then I wouldn't have had to borrow it, would I?
Look, if I've got any money to spare, I won't give it to you. I'd stuff it down, grid.
You're not getting none of mine, neither.
You can keep it. I'm betting with my winnings, aren't I?
Winnings. How much? Go on, how much?
Well, a couple of quid, you know.
Well, you better keep hold of it, sunshine. Because when that's gone, you get a note off me.
Quick.
Why, what's up?
Well, you never know who's having a nosy over at the factory, do you? You should have nipped round the back way, you know.
What for?
Well, just make sure that nobody saw you.
It doesn't matter to me who sees me. I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, no, I know. But we're going to have to box clever now. She knows, our Vera.
Knows what?
About our little partnership. And I said to her, look, Vera, I said, it's strictly business, I said.
Yes, well, it is.
I know, but you know what women are like, don't you? I'll put that another way. Our Vera is a very hot-headed woman. And broadly speaking, over the years, I've found the less she knows about what's going on, the better it is for me.
Oh, I can't be doing with anything underhand, mate.
Oh, no, quite right. I'm the same. So we'll keep our little arrangement to ourselves, eh? Right. Now, here's my selections.
No, look, I'm sorry. I can't be having no secrets between husband and wife.
Oh, Hilda, she'll make my life a misery. Now, what she doesn't know won't hurt her now. Now, here's the selection.
No, I'm sorry. Look, I can appreciate your demella, but I'm having nothing more to do with it. It's got to be all open and above board, or not at all.
Oh, well, in that case, it's not at all. Seems a bit of a shame to me, you know, but because it was your stand system in first place.
Yes, well, I'm only glad it's been useful to you. And it just shows my Stan knew what he was doing, doesn't it?
You wouldn't chuckle. It was a great partnership. One of the most successful betting syndicates in history. And I'll tell you this, I'll always tell you what horse Captain Carstairs' system turns up, and then you can make your own arrangements then.
No, you needn't bother. No, I'm not bothered about the horses, really.
I suppose I'll have to trundle down to the betting shop myself. Still, be good for the leg, won't it?
He'd have been real pleased, you know.
Who?
Stan. Oh, he always said Captain Carstairs was a very well-educated man. An officer, a gentleman, and a scholar. That's what he always said. Right out, please, love.
Right. No, I don't go with it myself, you know. I mean, to me, it's as bad as a bloke being alcoholic and giving him a drink.
Thanks,
What are you going on about, Vera? I'm about somebody giving our Jack money for gambling. I think it's wicked. I mean, it's bad enough as it is without egging him on.
I don't know what you mean by that, egging him on. I just try to be a good neighbour, me. Well, you can't help taking pity on a fella, can you? When he's an invalid and his wife won't help him.
Look, I'm trying to keep him out of debt, not lose his money on horses.
Oh, we didn't lose, though, did we? We won, thanks to my stamp system.
Oh, aye, a couple of quid. I mean, that don't...
Excuse me, we won £50. Well, £50 off but a few pence.
£50? Well, they never said aught about that to me.
Vera, man, Vera. She'll kill him. She will, she'll kill him.
Yes. Well, I dare say he's used to it.
You lied to me.
Hey? Me? Lied? How long are you going back now, love?
About your betting. You told me you'd only won a quid or two. Well, I happen to know it were a lot more. I happen to know it were 50 quid.
Ah, you don't want to believe in these wild rumours, V. People build up the tale, they exaggerate.
Oh, no. This was straight from the horse's mouth. Cows, more like.
Flaming women cannot keep their traps shut.
Well?
Well, what do you mean, well?
Well, have you naught to say? How could you do it, to your own wife? You humiliate me like that.
Hey, now, fair dues, it was your own fault. I had a search horse there with no money to put on it, and I begged you, didn't I? I begged you to lend me a couple of bob.
Well, how did I know, that you're going to win?
There we are, see, you've got no faith in me. Your own husband, and you forced me to seek financial backing elsewhere.
Well, I'll tell you this. That's an end to it. Any more bets you have in future, I'm your partner. Me. Nobody else. Me.
All right, fair enough, doesn't bother me. If you want to get in on a good thing, that's all right. If that is what you want.
I flaming well do.
Right, you're in. Now then, Captain Carstairs' system today turns up not one horse, not two, but three.
3? You mean you picked 3?
I have not picked them, Vera. The system has picked them. Now, I suggest we do a treble, £5 win treble. All these horses, reasonable prices, none of your odds on favourites.
How much do we stand to win?
Well, if the average price of each horse is 4 to 1, reckon about 500 quid.
500 quid?
Keep your voice down, these balls are paper thin.
So that's £2.50 you want off me, is that right?
That's it.
Hey, but what if 2 of these horses win and 1 doesn't?
Good point, Vera, good point. I can see you're going to be an asset to this partnership. We'll cover ourselves. We'll back each horse singly and all. That's 3 separate £5 win bets. Can afford it, can you?
Well, if you can, I can.
In fact, let's do it properly. Let's not be mugged. Let's cover the doubles as well. So if 2 out of the 3 win, hang on. That's 3 singles, 3 doubles and a treble, £5 a time, 7 bets. 35 quid.
35 quid for what?
Well, this way, if all the 3 win, we'll have 900 quid to come back.
Hey, we could do with a bit of luck.
It is not luck, Vera. It's got nothing to do with luck. That is the whole point of Captain Carstairs' system. Right, give us 17.5 quid. Happy, are you?
900 quid. Oh, Jack.
Get off.
Hiya. Hiya. Are you all right, Vera? Yeah, of course I am. Hey, listen, we've time for a drink, can't we, before we go back? Bet, give us 2 lagers.
Hey, give over, I'm going up here.
Oh, well, just the one then. Yeah, you're right, we'll do a celebrating tonight.
What is it you'll be celebrating, Vera?
As winnings. Me and our Jack's invested in a proper bet. No fiddling about. No bet, a proper investment. Our Jack's worked it out, scientific.
My stamp system worked it out, you mean?
Oh, no, from what I hear, your stand couldn't make any tail of that system. No, it needed our Jack's brains to work it out. Right, have one yourself, love.
Oh.
Well, how did we go on?
Oh, my foot, V. I am in agony.
Never mind your flaming foot. How much?
Good God, woman, do you care more for money than you do for your husband's suffering?
Look, don't ask silly questions. How much have we won?
We had a bit of bad luck. Dog's body let us down. It fell at the last fence.
Fell? Are you telling me?
But the other 2 did pretty well, though.
Oh, well, I suppose that's better than now.
I mean, Lace Petticoat came second, Muscle Merchant was nearly third. So I suppose you could say, in hindsight, that we should have done them each way. I mean, that would have meant doubling the stake, but like the man says, you've got to speculate.
Do you mean we've not won, we've lost a lot?
No, but we came close, though, V. I mean, the odds were good, better than I thought. If we'd have won, it'd have been over 1,000.
Oh, £17.50 down the Swanee.
Oh, and I paid the betting tax. on the stake, so that means you owe me £1. Call it a quid.
Well, you've had that. You're getting no more money out of me.
Look, this was just an hiccup, V, a minor setback. We'll get it all back tomorrow.
Where's that book? I'll give you Captain Carstairs.
Look, you can't blame the system, V. You can't blame the system. It was heavy going, and the good captain does say if it's heavy going, then you've got to adjust.
I'll give you
Oh, now,
going.
V, give over. That boot's valuable.
Look, the only book you're reading in future is Flaming Old Doctor.
I've been talking to Mrs. Ogden. She happened to mention this system of yours, this captain somebody or other.
Carstairs.
Apparently, you've been advising it can't fail and persuading to put money on certain selected horses.
You're too late.
How do you mean?
I have been destroyed in an act of mindless vandalism. So if you were thinking of coming in on it, forget it.
I'm not thinking of any such thing. I'm not here on my own behalf at all. I just thought somebody ought to offer you a word of warning.
Well, you might not believe this, Percy, but I've already received quite a few words. Some are warnings, some are threats, and some are insults. And all of them off my wife.
Be that as it may. But there's no such guaranteed system, not in this world. Now, we're both men of the world and we both know it.
Yeah.
But the ladies don't. Not necessarily.
No.
You let them think you've got such a system and you'll be storing up trouble. Because they'll take you at your word and they won't be too pleased when you come unstuck.
You don't say.
It's your reputation I'm thinking about. You want to get known for leading folk up the garden path?
No.
Anyway, I'll be off. I hope you don't mind me speaking out.
Anytime. Hey, before you go, though.
What?
You don't know where I could get another copy, do you?
I don't know why I bother.
Neither do I.
Oh, blimey. 175, are you sure? 2 lagers, pies, crisps, dead sure, yeah? Right, heck, and the same inflation's under control. I don't believe a word of it. Neither do I, Vera. Yeah, well, I'd like to know bar prices in House of Commons. I bet they're under control in there, all right.
Oh, come on, let's get sat down.
Excuse me, do you know that lady?
Never seen her before in my life. Hey, up here's the afternoon shift. After doing a day's work, yeah, me and all. I've been tying up that dresser, you know, the one with the marble top all morning.
The one you said was rubbish.
Well, I've changed my mind, haven't I? I'm taking it to the antique dealers in Altrincham this afternoon. Him that keeps a poodle.
Oh, yeah, do you want me to come here?
No, I can handle it.
Can I get you something, or are you not stopping?
No, half a bitter, please, and...
No, not for me, I'm off.
Just half a bitter, then, please.
Well, I tell you what, if you're stuck for something to do this afternoon, we've got a lodger you might like to take care of.
Lodger?
Yeah, in the office. I was going to see to it myself this morning, only I've run out of time.
What kind of lodger?
One that scurries along the floor and picks up crumbs.
A mouse?
Think big, Curly. Think big.
How big?
Oh, you mean a rat?
The lady's got it in one.
Ooh.
You're not serious.
Aren't I?
Well, why didn't you do something about it?
Well, I have done, I've told you. See you, Curly boy.
Oh, they've got a rat in their yard.
Never mind, love. Be company for 'em, won't it? Talking about rats.
I'm not saying anything against Audrey.
Well, don't hold back on my account, because I believe in speaking truth, mate.
Well, she's good-natured and she's always pleasant company.
Drink thought.
No, not what you call her, but it's just that everything she does seems destined to fail you, Vera. I mean, take this latest palaver, for example. She borrows a house car, she has it for a couple of days and nearly wrecks it.
I bet he won't so pleased.
Very won't either.
I bet on it car she's wrecked. What about a chance to land in Alpha now? Something for her.
For who?
Audrey. You know what we're talking about before. She seems to get by without working for a living.
Hey, she doesn't know, doesn't she?
Not like us, working his fingers to the bone. Yeah, she can't be all that dark, can she?
Shame your mother chucked that booklet away. I said it's a shame.
I heard you.
Well, say something then.
Well, it's not a shame, no. So you were lucky. You won a few times. You wouldn't have carried on winning.
I might have done.
No chance. So forget it, eh?
Can't. It's on my mind.
Look, there's not another copy of that rubbish in existence. And even if there were, and you were able to get your hands on it, me mum would crucify you.
You've convinced me.
There's a gentleman here to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, I believe you've got a problem. An R-A-T problem. I daren't say the word, else there'll be no stopping it.
Well, we have, yeah.
Well, what are you talking about? We've no rats in this house.
Down, boy, down. Oh, I think his hearing's not what it was.
Well, there's no wrong with mine. And I don't know where you've got your ideas from.
Doesn't mean here, he means in the yard.
No, I didn't mean in the house, missus.
Oh, I should hope not.
Have you even got rats in Rita Fairclough's yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been talking to your Oppo and he doesn't seem to be having much success in shifting it.
Oh, great.
So, I thought I'd tell you, Dougalé is an expert and he'd do the job with pleasure. I just thought I'd let you know we're available if needed.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate,
Yeah. Best be going, it's past this tea time. Be seeing you.
Yeah.
Right, come on, I'll see you out, love.
Well then, two strapping lads and you have to send for an old fella and a moth-eating old dog.
I didn't send for him.
Yeah, but Curly did. And he works on the bins. He thought it'd be mates with all the rats.
Now listen here, you two. I don't want to hear no more talk about rats and mice or all else in this house.
Right, my love.
And whatever you've got in that yard, make sure it stays there.
Yeah.
What's that under the chair?
What are the chairs?
Come on. No need to make a meal of it.
Oh, give him a chance, Vera.
It's all right, Ivy. I'll make it.
Oh, I hope. Look who's there.
You're managing to get out a bit, then?
It's a struggle. I'm not without pain.
No, you're not without money either. Tricks you two's been up to.
Well and hello, Jack. Nice to see you back on your pins. How are you feeling? All right.
Better for the pint.
Oh, I'll get it. It's great to see you back.
It's great to see you're back and all. Staying out at your front.
Hey, watch it, you. I'll have a brand new baby sham, and what you having, Ivy?
Oh, no, love, just half a lager for me. Jack, wouldn't you have better sat down, love?
No, I'm fine, Ivy. You and Vera will sit down if you want.
Oh, no, we couldn't leave you one. State you're in. No, but all right then, aren't we, Ivy?
I don't mind, love.
Has your Terry caught his rat yet?
No, he hasn't. And when he does, it's not his, it's a stray.
In every right it world. I won that pudding fair and square, and it vanished from these premises. And as these premises are your responsibility...
Where did you leave it?
For the umpteenth time over there, where I was sat.
Well, you shouldn't have done, should you?
What did you expect me to do, eat it hot spot?
I wish you had have done. All right. I'll have another loop round and I'll ask a few questions, and that is all you're getting.
Oi, you! Don't you get stroppy with me. I'm the injured party. It was me as bought tickets and me as won raffle. And where did that get me?
Up the creek without a pudding.
Hey, wasn't you as took it, was it?
I wasn't even here, and even if I was, I don't go around pinching puddings.
Excuse me.
Mind you, I do make exceptions.
No, only from what I hear, it's the kind of trick you get up to.
Excuse me for asking, but how many times in the average day do you get thumped?
I speak me mind, there's no wrong with that.
There'll be something wrong with your beak if you don't stop moaning.
So you just remember, anything lost here is your responsibility. Find that pudding or there will be trouble.
And let that be a lesson to you.
Why does everybody think I am a villain?
Ah, it's those macho looks of yours, Jack. I have the same trouble. Don't I, sweetheart?
Hey, now give over, she's mine.
Oh, sorry, didn't know she belonged to another. Sorry.
Half a lager, please. Not working this dinner time,
No,
right?
you're not doing so much yourself.
You're kidding. I'm on my own in that garage with the wedding being on.
Oh, we're closed. Don't open again until after the new year.
Oh, big hotel like yours.
90% of our customers are businessmen. Dead as a doornail over Christmas. Might as well shut up shop.
All right for some.
Hey, do us a favour, will you,
Yes?
love? I've got Hilda outside on guard duty. She's keeping her eye out for Alf leaving. Look after the bar for me for 5 minutes. When she tips us the wink, will you? We want to send him on his way properly dressed.
Leave him alone. He's got enough misery coming.
I want to give him a good send-off. I mean, he is a friend of ours, you know.
Oh, if he is a friend of yours, the best thing you could do is hijack him till it all blows over.
Well said, lad. Save him from a fate worse than death.
Definitely. Do you know, it beats me with all those examples walking the street. Why these silly devils still get married?
He's getting in the car.
Oh, come on, girls, grab your coat.
Alf, now will you get in the car?
All the best, Chandler.
Hey, yeah, with a bit of luck it might not happen.
Come on! Hang on, Alf! There's something I want to tell you. Hang on, love.
Alf, I just wanted to tell you your secrets are safe.
You are?
Well, I've had Sunday papers on this morning. They've offered me 30,000 quid for my memoirs.
He's in no mood for joking.
Who's joking? It's already written. My life as slave in Councillor's Love Nest.
Oh.
But not to worry, I've turned them down. I mean, you can't sell a friend for a measly 30,000 quid now, can you?
Hey, just a meet chance.
Yeah, well, we're not all like you, Vera, thank God. Come here, you, and give us a kiss.
Jolly good grocer, well, he's a jolly good grocer.
You're supposed to do that after.
They're going to love us at the registry office. We'll have to get the car cleaned now. Oi, mind your toes.
He's a good lad at all. He's one of the best.
He always looked as if he needed somebody to look after him.
I wonder who it'll be.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my wife and myself, I'd just like to thank you for all the lovely presents and for being here with us this afternoon. I'd like to thank Mike for his support and for getting me there on time.
It wasn't easy.
And Bet and the Merry Men for this marvellous spread. Thank you very much. But most of all, I would like to thank Audrey for having me. I'm a very happy man. Thank you very much.
Give her a kiss. Give her a kiss.
Are you supposed to be here? Because it's only for them what went to the register office.
Give or it's up now, isn't it?
Not till 6:30, it's not.
Hilda to Jack Duckworth, everywhere is open house all the time.
Don't you try coming that in my house.
So pleasant watching, isn't it?
Is it? Ooh.
You've got the cheek of the devil, you women. What snake up to me as I can have this dance? You wouldn't believe it, would you?
No.
Oh, now don't start, Vera, you promised me.
Well, dance with me then.
But I've got a bad leg, haven't I?
Well, you didn't have a bad leg when you were dancing with that trollop, did you? Come on. Showing me off.